It's been a while since we've done this, Fabian.
Very long, Jake. It looks like we lost some friends too.
Yeah, we lost two of them. If you're watching from last year's podcast. But anyways, hi guys, welcome back to Redwood Gigantea podcast, our sports podcast. Today we're going to be covering the entire NFL playoff bracket. And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about with my friend Fabian here. We've got to make sure we go read our stories online. And now we're going to get into the first game of the playoffs. Panthers-Rams. The Rams win 34-31. What are your thoughts on the game?
It was such an unexpected game. Well, actually, I was expecting this to be a good game after the Panthers beating the Rams in the regular season. Even though this Panther team is really bipolar, they seem to win against the best teams and lose against the worst teams.
They play down to their competition.
They play down to their competition.
And up to their competition.
And seeing them down 14-0, I was like, oh, it's over. But then seeing Puka Nacua dropping that crucial ball, mistakes being done on that offense of the Rams, I was like, they're going to make this a game.
Yeah, it was good. I think Bryce Young played phenomenal. He definitely deserves the respect now. Yeah, he does deserve respect. Ted McMillan had a good game. Jalen Coker, my personal MVP of the game. Sorry, Puka. The Rams played sloppy. Obviously, they were drop balls. Matthew Stafford had an interception, and it was sloppy from the Rams. And it gave the Panthers a chance, but it all just ended up going the Rams' way in the end.
They found out how to win.
Yeah, they found a way to win. They find ways to win, even if everything just kind of gets all messed up for them. Mm-hmm. Our next game is gonna be the Bears and the Packers. The Bears win 31-27 in overtime off of a walk-off DJ Moore touchdown. What are your thoughts? Lucas, I'm sorry for watching.
We're sorry, Lucas.
I'm sorry, Lucas.
Wherever you are, we're so sorry.
If you're watching this, I'm sorry.
This game's going to be remembered forever, in my opinion, because off the bat, you can tell that Bears offense, they started off well, but then they started struggling. That Packers offense was taking a lot of advantage.
I mean, yeah, Caleb Williams didn't play well at all.
No, he was losing his head a lot, screaming at his teammates. From that point, I was like, oh, this is over. But then you saw the Packers not capitalizing on those scores. They must have thought, oh, we're fine. But then on that and when they fumbled the Bears, you thought, oh, it's over. But on that crucial 4th and 8 they were down 14-27, I believe. That pass and that catch, that is the play that was meant to be made. That showed UFC Caleb Williams right there.
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, I just said Caleb Williams did not play well at all. He had 3 interceptions on the day, 4, like 4-ish, and I thought it was all over from halftime. I ended up leaving, and then I come back. It's 41-27, and then it goes 21-27. Then it's 27-27. So I gotta give my respect. The Bears pulled it out in the end. The Packers, that was a bad meltdown. Brandon McManus, I better not see you in an NFL uniform.
Packers fans hate them right now.
Oh yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets released.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. The fact is, the Packers didn't even play horribly. Mm-hmm. Jordan Love played fine.
He had a good game.
Yeah, Jordan Love was fine. It was just costly mistakes and bad coaching, and this is definitely one the Packers would.
It's good. They're good.
Would want back.
Haunt them.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long.
Absolutely.
Our next game, Jaguars Bills. The Bills win 27-24. This one was good. It was a good game as well. Trevor Lawrence played okay. Josh Allen was the reason the Bills won. Mm-hmm. Again, he put the team on his back. I think that the Jaguars were meant to be here, but it was just an experience from not being a first year playoff team, and for me it showed experience versus inexperiences. Obviously, this Buffalo team has been here before, and they know how to win on the road in a tough place. Jacksonville's a tough place to play, so. That's just me. Josh Allen, once again, carries the Bills to a win, and they go on to play the Broncos in the next round.
I have to agree with you. I mean, Liam Cohen has done a fantastic job with the Jaguars team, but he's not, used to those big, high-intensity playoff games. Even though this was a chess match, you see Trevor Lawrence throwing that crucial interception in the first quarter while they were driving, and that defense, that miscommunication on that interception to lose the game. I think that was all key in the Bills winning this game, and just, like you said, Josh Allen turning into Superman once again, like he always does.
Yeah. There's not really much else to say, but It's a good game.
Good game.
Our next game, I believe, was the 49ers and the Eagles. You can see the 49ers win 23-19. I'll let you speak on it.
Okay, so even though I'm a Niner fan, I have to not be biased here. The Eagles kind of lost themselves.
He's going to be biased.
No. The Eagles lost themselves the game in this point. Because when you look at this like on a newspaper, on a tape, you're saying the Eagles are going to win, obviously. The Niners being so injured, losing Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, Brandon Ayuk leaving. All you're thinking, oh, it's over. But this Eagles team has struggled all season with the way they played, their consistency. Their defense has done the job, but their offense, just A.J. Brown, all that drama, has affected them a lot. And also, that Niners defense stepped up when they needed to. They took the opportunities. Even though Brock Purdy threw 2 interceptions, at the end, it came down to really how the Eagles played their game. They could have won this game, but a bunch of mistakes on the play calling fell. And A.J. Brown dropping those crucial passes.
Yeah. Even though I'm a Niner hater, I can't help but agree because Jalen Hurts didn't play well at all. He was missing throws, and no one on the offense played well, honestly, in my opinion. Jalen Hurts, what he was missing throws. A.J. Brown, crucial drops. Saquon couldn't really get going at all, and it was just a coaching job from the 49ers. Kyle Shanahan did it and coached his butt off in the game, and Nick Sirianni did not. And Kevin Patillo
kicked out.
Yeah, he was gone.
He's gone.
He should have been gone by like week 14.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, our next game was the Chargers and the Patriots. The Patriots won 16-3. This one was the quote unquote snooze fest.
Yeah, snooze fest.
The snooze fest of the wild card games. Justin Herbert got sacked 4 times, I think. Drake May got sacked like 3 times. It was not really a good game. Hunter Henry had a touchdown late in the game to seal it. It just, I can't really say much because it was that much of a slop.
Boring.
Yeah,
it was
I know.
Boring.
I want to hear your thoughts on Justin Herbert and Drake May and how they performed.
Well, this was really a more defensive game than I thought. I mean, opening the game, we had a tipped interception, a bunch of sacks. But honestly, no diss to Justin Herbert, but he just cannot show up in the playoffs. Well, it might also be his offensive line. But as you see, he has only 2 touchdowns in his playoff career. And honestly, that Chargers defense probably bailed them out from this game being like a 40-3 game because of how good that Charger defense was, forcing all that. I did not expect that from the Chargers. They really stepped up. But the offense couldn't get anything going. Yeah. And even though this was a boring game, it was a really dominant performance by the defense of the Patriots, and just another disappointing year for the Chargers, to be honest.
Yeah, I gotta agree, Ryan. Also, if you're watching this,
we're sorry, Ryan.
I'm sorry, Ryan. If you want to say something.
The expectations for the Chargers were here for fans, and they just went.
Yeah.
Just like that.
And now with Jesse Minter got poached by the Ravens. Yeah, he did. So I definitely Chargers are definitely a team to watch next year, and not really in a good way.
Not in a good way. Not sorry, Ryan.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
Our other snooze fest of the wild card round was the Texans and the Steelers. The Texans won 30-6. The Texans defense was dominant as always. Nothing. The Steelers couldn't do anything. That offensive line got absolutely torched. Aaron Rodgers got torched. C.J. Stroud just literally the only obstacle in this game for the Texans was C.J. Stroud. Yeah, it was just dominance, and they were just outmatched, and yeah.
Now, off the bat, I thought this was going to be a better game the way that Steelers defense is playing. They're really dominating that defense, forcing 2 fumbles in the first quarter. So I was like, oh, this is going to be a good game. Then I went to my room, I studied, I came back, and it was 30-7. Everything derailed. And that seems like the story for the Steelers for like the past 10 years. I understand Mike Tomlin's never missed the playoffs in his career as a coach, or has always had a winning record. But it gets to a point where, yeah, making the playoffs is cool, but can you actually win? Can you actually make a championship game? Can you actually make a Super Bowl? And in my opinion, that's ultimately what led to him getting fired and moving on. And Aaron Rodgers, as much as he's one of the greatest of all time, undoubtedly, he can make those passes, but when you bring pressure to Aaron Rodgers, he's going to go down. He's going to make mistakes, and that Texans defense is absolutely relentless.
Yeah, I got to agree with you. And a stat right here, The Steelers were 2 for 14 on third down. The Texans were 10 for 15. That's over.
Difference.
Yeah, that's the difference. The Texans offense had over 400 yards. The Steelers' total yards was 175. So it was just it was just bad.
It's a mixture of a bad offense and a good defense, in my opinion.
Yes. Now, the divisional round. The first game was, let's see, what was it? It was the Rams and the Bears. The Rams won 20-17. This was also very much of a slot fest. No really bad mistakes for the game by either team. Didn't make mistakes really, but it was cold. It was under like 10 degrees. It was below freezing, and the Rams somehow pulled it out. Puka played well. Matthew Stafford did what he needed to do, and the highlight of this game was Caleb Williams. Even if he didn't play well either. The Bears I thought they had it. They had it. There was just crucial fourth downs and that the Bears couldn't make, and it was good. It was good decisions to take those fourth downs, but they didn't convert. That was the difference maker in the game, and the Rams just showed why they were the more experienced and veteran team, and yeah, they win.
Now, this wasn't really how I expected this game to go. I expected this game to be like more high scoring, more like big plays, Puka Nacua touchdowns, DJ Moore, stuff like that. But it was a really sloppy game from the Rams. Matthew Stafford missing throws, Caleb Williams missing some throws. Both offenses were out of sync. But it was good. But the true highlight of this game has got to be the last play of the fourth quarter. Caleb Williams going back to his college USC days, pulling off one of the greatest touchdown passes in the playoffs we have ever seen, throwing it up with a prayer. But then at the end, sadly, the defense stopped the Rams, I believe, in overtime.
Maybe. I think the Rams got the ball first.
The Rams got the ball first. They stopped. Oh, the Bears are going to do it. They're going to be the underdogs. They're going to win. But then the miscommunication with DJ Moore leads to an interception, and the Rams win. It was just a really sad way for the Bears to go out.
That wasn't obviously Caleb Williams to the interception, but DJ Moore stopped running on his route.
He stopped.
He stopped running on the route.
He gave up on that route.
He gave up on the route, and the Rams capitalized, and they took it down the field, and they scored, and they won, and they go on to play the Seahawks in the next round. And we're going to a very sensitive topic now, Fabian. The next game, the Seahawks and the 49ers in Seattle. The Seahawks won 41-6. I doubt you want to. Fabian wants to say anything.
I can't.
You can't. So. You want me to say it?
I can start.
Okay, start off, Fabian.
So, as I'm biased, listen, we had a good Cinderella story going on, but the obvious, what was supposed to happen, happened. The Seahawks are the better team, absolutely all around. The Niners are plagued by injuries. I thought we had a chance the way we beat the Eagles, pulling off some playoff magic. But the dark side, that Seahawks defense is absolutely insane. And those backups for the 49ers, they're getting cooked by players they shouldn't be getting cooked by. And what was supposed to happen, it was just, the game was over before the first snap. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
That kickoff by Rashid Shaheed, the Rashid Shaheed stampede really set the tone. And, it displayed what the Seahawks are as a team. And the Niners, it was a good run, but there's always next year, like they say.
There's always next year.
Next year, like they say.
All right, I'm going to take off that for now. We're going to go to the next game, the Broncos and the Bills. The Broncos won 33-30 in Mile High. It was a good game. It was a great game. And obviously, this time the narrative was different with the Bills. Josh Allen is the reason they lost the game, even if I don't want to blame him because no one else really did anything either. But there was just costly mistakes in that one fumble at the end of the second half. He throws it backwards. I'm like, what are we doing, Josh Allen? Can we get your head in the game? Get your head in the game, bro. Lock in. So it really just all came down to that, and the Bills couldn't capitalize. And people will say ref ball because of it was an overtime, right? Or did they
overtime?
I don't really know. It was at the end of the fourth quarter or of overtime. That one, Josh Allen throwing up. I thought Brandon Cooks caught that.
I thought that was a catch.
I thought that was.
I
thought that was a
the
catch.
Bills are going to the chip.
I thought they were gonna win. but gets turned around, and I can see why. If you watch the replay online, you can see why they'd want to overturn it. But I thought it was a catch. I think the Bills probably should have won. I didn't think the Broncos were that impressive of a team, but you know what? They won. So that's really all that mattered. And Bo Nix, he played well, and also rupturing something in his ankle, he breaking his ankle on like second to last play.
Trying to knee it.
Yeah.
Now I have to bounce off what you said. It really was. This was a classic of a game, but like you said, I feel like that was a catch.
Yeah.
I feel like this is something that would be debated for like the next few years. That was a catch, but I felt like this was I feel so sad because this was Josh Allen's game to win. He was down 22-10 at one point, came back, became Superman. Oh, this is his moment. He defines his career. He shows why he's Superman. But then that deep shot, I thought he caught it, but no. And it was just a really depressing game for Bills fans.
Yeah, when you saw the video, you saw the clip of Josh Allen crying at the end of the game. Hey, I understand that. I understand why you would be.
Passion for the game.
Passion for the game. And our last game of the divisional round, the Patriots and the Texans. The Patriots won 28-16 in it was snowy, it was cold, and C.J. Stroud, I'm sorry, but C.J. Stroud. Oh yeah. He had 4 interceptions on the day, if I'm correct.
First half.
In the first half. It wasn't even the rest of the game. Sloppy. The Texans defense did everything they possibly could have done. They were sacking Drake May. I think Drake May had an interception or 2, if I'm correct.
I think he had 1.
He had like 1 or 2.
1 or 2 interceptions.
And C.J. Stroud is the reason the Texans lost this game, and I can't really feel for him because he's the one who's throwing 4 interceptions. They were bad interceptions too. They weren't even not even good play interceptions. They were bad interceptions. Like what? Like yeah, I'm just speechless on that. I'm not gonna lie. Take it away, Fabian.
All right, so C.J. Stroud, Christmas was over. All right, why are throwing out free Christmas gifts?
Throwing out Christmas
in
gifts
the first half.
In the first half,
it's just this game is the word that defines this game is sloppy. Of course, that Texans defense, but those interceptions C.J. Stroud threw, and I was just like, how?
Yeah.
Can he be? His prime was his rookie year.
His prime was his rookie year. I don't think I've ever heard one player be like that.
It's such a waste of a great defense. I think they might lose their defense or coordinator or something like that. Actually, they might lose some players. But it's just so sad to see a defense that good go out like that.
Yeah.
And C.J. Stroud lost him the game. If he could have made good plays, he could have been in that game. But I feel like the Patriots kind of got bailed out.
Yeah. This stat. They were between Woody Marks and Nick Chubb. Woody Marks had over 14 carries. He had 17 total yards on the play. He had 14 carries and 17 yards. Nick Chubb had 4 for 14. And it says 48 total yards, and the other ones were C.J. Stroud scrambles. They had 17, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's like not even 30 yards, not even 40 actual yards between the running backs. So they got stuffed. Everyone else got stuffed. Drake May, he played all right. He had 3 touchdowns and an interception, and he got sacked 5 times. He got sacked 5 times. But
defenses were the story of this game.
Yeah, defense is the story of this game. And now we go to the championship games. First game was the Seahawks and the Rams. The Seahawks win 31-27. It was a good game. Another great game. Matthew Stafford played MVP level. There's a reason why he won MVP. But Sam Darnold countered him. He played good. He played good enough to win. It was great. It was good defense from the Seahawks as well. It's the special teams for the Rams is what really cost them it. Obviously, we watched the game. The lost punt by the Rams and fall on his back, and he lost it. And the Seahawks were able to capitalize on the Rams' mistakes more than the Rams could capitalize on the Seahawks' mistakes. But the Seahawks didn't make any mistakes anyway because Sam Darnold played well. JSN played well. Kenneth Walker was great. And yeah, the Seahawks showed why they were the better team today.
I feel like this game was going to start a little differently because during the season we saw, I don't know what the Rams had, but they had the code on how to beat the Seahawks. how to take it to them that first game, picking off Sam Darnold 4 times. That second game, even though they choked, they almost beat him. So I just felt like this game was gonna be like different. The Rams dominating stuff like that. Even though the Seahawks, I didn't expect the Seahawks to dominate off the bat, but in my belief, that week 16 win against the Rams really boosted them to that stardom of like, oh, these are Super Bowl contenders right here.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, even though they fired their special teams coordinator, the Rams, still mistakes on special teams. And just sad because Matthew Stafford, like you said, performed MVP level. But Sam Darnold passed for over 340 yards, something like that.
Yeah, 346 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Insane stats. He played how he was supposed to play. And Sam Darnold just proved himself this game. And honestly, the Seahawks were the better team, to be honest.
JSN had over 153 yards and 10 receptions. He had 1 touchdown. Puka Nacua matched him even more with 9 receptions, 165 yards, and a touchdown. Devontae Adams had 4 receptions for 89 yards. And the Rams and Matthew Stafford, obviously insane stats. He had over 374 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns, only sacked once, had no interceptions. He was 22 for 35 in completion. So it was a shootout, and you know what? I gotta respect this. And the Seahawks win, and they go to the Super Bowl. Our next game, another sort of slugfest. It was sort of. Yeah. The Patriots win against the Broncos 10-7, snowy, Mile High. It was sloppy as well. It was snowy. It was cold, and Bo Nix obviously was not.
We'll cut this out.
Okay, yeah, cut this out.
We're back.
Okay, we're back. Drake May didn't play well. Not really. He had if I can go,
like 80 something.
Yeah,
yards?
80. He had 86 passing yards. He only completed 10 passes on the day. He got sacked 5 times. His average was 4.1 yards per throw, and that's bad. And the Jarrett Stidham show. He came in to play. He had 133 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. Costly interception. It was sloppy. Obviously, it's hard to play in Mile High. The Patriots capitalized. Barely capitalized. There were missed kicks, drops. That was kind of the story of this game.
Now, I'm not going to throw any shade at the Patriots, but if Bo Nix played in this game, I highly believe that they would have gone to the Super Bowl. Because you saw in that first drive for the Broncos, Stidham, a dime to one of the receivers. A great play. And that gave them a touchdown. And it's the only touchdown of their game. And that gave them a chance. And that Patriots, I know it's cold. But you play in New England. You're used to those cold conditions. So I really feel like it was a very sloppy game for Drake May. And yeah, basically another very sloppy game.
Yeah.
Close but sloppy.
Yeah, close but sloppy. And now, our final game of the Super Bowl. The Seattle Seahawks are champions. They win 29-13 against the Patriots in Santa Clara. And Sam Darnold, he played well. Again, he did what he needed to do for the Seahawks to win. And it was dominant. The Seahawks were dominant. They showed why they were the better team at the end of the day. Drake May again did not play well. If you go see a Drake May stat line, don't believe it. Don't believe the stat line. He did not play well. He had 295 yards to the air, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He got sacked 6 times. I think that was almost an NFL record.
Almost an NFL record in playoffs.
Through sacks, he got sacked over 15 times throughout from the divisional round, or from the wild card round to the Super Bowl. I think he got sacked over 20 times. I think was a new NFL record for bad offensive line play.
Really?
And yeah, I think so. I could be wrong. Probably am wrong, but yeah, it was just domination. Kenneth Walker was the MVP of the game. He had over 140 yards. He just had 140 yards rushing. He had over 27 carries. He had no touchdowns. He was averaging over 5 yards a carry, and he was breaking off big runs. It was just it.
As a 49er fan, this just urged me to the core, hurt me to the core. But I gotta respect that Seahawks team. That defense. That's one of the most dominant defensive performances I've ever seen in the Super Bowl. But the Patriots couldn't change their play style at all. It was runs, passes, not going in on fourth down, over and over again. And like you said, Sam Darnold did not play spectacular, but he managed the game.
Yeah.
Jackson Smith and Jigma didn't even have a good game.
Yeah, no.
K9 bouncing out those tackles really solidified this win, and Drake May. He couldn't handle that defense.
Yeah, he could. Hey, the lights were too bright.
Lights were too bright.
The lights were too bright.
The lights were too bright for Drake.
The leading receiver for the Seahawks was Cooper Kupp, of all people. He had over 6 receptions for over 61 yards. A.J. Barner, 4 receptions, 54 yards, and a touchdown. He averaged over 13 yards per catch. And that is gonna wrap it up. That's gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys. If you're still here, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go read our stories on Redwood Gigantea. There's always new stuff coming out every week. And yeah.
Sorry, Lucas.
Sorry,
Ryan. Sorry, Cody.
Well,
we apologize.
We apologize for that.
Wherever you guys are.
Wherever. Oregon, New Zealand, in the Air Force. Whoever. Thank you.
Peace out.